placements. My first year placement was with the Child and Family Agency on the family support team, and during this placement I had the opportunity to facilitate a children's group, which was really great. It was a great opportunity to do direct work with children. This placement also, it was a great starter for me, as it gave me a real good feel for kind of the role of social work and working kind of with families and helping them out. And my second year placement then was very different to that one. It was I was in the Central Mental Hospital in Dundrum. So this was a really unique placement and I really enjoyed it. It was great to have a placement that was so different to my first one, because I got the opportunity to kind of work as part of a team in a medical setting but also in a mental health setting. So there was huge learnings there as well. So during my time in the Central Mental Hospital, this was an opportunity to work with people with severe mental health illness. Have had schizophrenia, some of them would have had bipolar disorder, severe depression. So it was quite a different experience to what I had I didn't know what I expected going in there. But it was an opportunity to work with, again, it was using the same social work skills and values that you use in any placement. And initially I was kind of iffy about would I be able for this because of the client group, but it's like any client group you work with, it's the same skills that you're using. So it was a great learning for me and I really enjoyed it. And it was quite a unique setting, as in you were working with the Central Mental Hospital. The patients there don't have the freedom to leave, so they live there. So that was it took a while to kind of adapt to, that you'd be working there kind of 9 to 5 and leaving, but the patients would still be there. So it was kind of, you really had to be aware of your boundaries working there and also kind of just be aware of the setting that they were in and just to acknowledge that. But it was a great learning, and again my supervisor there was fantastic, like my first year placement. And it was to be aware that to ask them questions all the time, not to be afraid to, that you're there to learn, and I sometimes have to remind myself that it was my second year placement, I'm still here to learn. And that you ask questions all the time, use everyone around you, and it's like going forward in my career, I'll still be learning and asking questions.